to Wine Library TV. I am your host, Gary Vaynerchuk, and this, my friends, is the Thunder Show, aka the internet's most passionate wine program, and it is a huge Monday. Mott, I'm telling you, I told you the Giants are hot. I picked them to beat the Texans. They're rolling. I'm doing good. I've turned the Giants season around with my Bears and Texans prediction. Admit it. I was bullish on the Giants this week.
You were 17-16, I believe.
Yes. They blew them out of the stadium. Great job. Congratulations to you. And now tonight, as you Vaniacs know, I love the Jets. Huge game. I'm going to keep it here until it stops. New York Jets. I know you want my prediction. And so here it comes.
Yeah, sure. I think we're hacked in.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wine Library TV. I am your host, Lars, and you're watching the internet's #1 Vikes and wine tasting show. Mr. Vaynerchuk is currently indisposed. Yeah, no more goofing around. You can lay off on the horn there. Okay, yeah. This is Lars here with Big Ole, and we're getting ready in the Vikings war room for the big game against the mighty Vikes and the jerky Jets on Monday Night Football at the brand new spiffy Giant Stadium. First, a tasting. Big Ole picked out this one. It's a white one. Do you ever know that the white wines the wine guy tastes are actually yellow? Something to think about. Okay? Tastes like crap. I've tasted crap. That ain't even good crap. Okay, now on to a prediction. With Brett Favre returning to the Jet Stadium, and with Randy Super Freak Moss running all over Beavis Island, or whatever buttheads there taking Beavis's place, I got the mighty Vikes 20 and the jerky Jets 13, which is about 14 more points than they're actually gonna get. Okay, wine guy, take it away. That's all the people need to know.
That was ridiculous. When was the last time, Mott, we saw Lars? That was amazing. Lars, I love you, man. Mott, do you have any idea the last time Lars made an appearance? Let's see the Maniacs that really know the show. Please say the episode number that Lars made his first appearance in. Mott, if somebody gets it right, can you please do me a favor? Go in the comments, get their email them, and get an address from them, okay. And then I'm going to take care of the rest.
Okay.
All right, so first person that does it right.
Yes.
My official prediction, New York Jets 24, Minnesota Vikings 13. Favre tries to force it too much to Randy Moss tonight, and the Jets capitalize on that situation more than once. Big win for my Jets. We will go to 4-1. Mott, any predictions for you?
So are you saying that Favre is going to be caught with his pants down?
Oh, a lot of stuff going on with that. So we have the Jets glass today, and we're going a little head-to-head. I got to tell you, K. Murph is unbelievable. Look at this. You know, I was pulling the bags. I'm doing a interesting week this week. The brown bags went over so well. I'm going to do another little head-to-head kind of thing. I'm going to do a little week of, we're going to interrupt it with, we're going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to give it a little bit of time, but if you know what that is, then you're paying paying attention, keeping up along. Sorry. Anyway, head-to-head, America versus the world. So we're going to do several episodes this week. Brown paper bag, 2 wines, 1 American wine, mainly California. It may even be California versus the world, but I don't know what K. Murph did. But this is Sauvignon Blanc. It is an American wine versus a New Zealand wine. But look at K. Murph being really sneaky, both being screw tops, so I don't know which one it is. She's good. Ian made it easier. K. Murph throws me curveballs. I'm even scared if these are actually New Zealand versus American wines, because I want her to, she just might go that way. Anyway, Sauvignon Blanc, number 1. So the premise here is, I'll do a little recap of why I'm doing each one, because they've got a little bit of thought behind them. The premise is that Sauvignon Blanc is really interesting. New Zealand is really the darling child, and I am a big, look at Justin. Looking good, man. Big super tasting day. Looking sharp. Raiders, big win. Justin finally beat the Chargers. 7 years. He's pumped. Sauvignon Blanc has been the category that I've been most vocally disappointed in California, and New Zealand is really the darling child, and they're having their own headaches. Danny Zavala looking good. Danny Zavala, stay right there. Let's give a little Zavala. Let's take a runway. Zavala, Steelers looking good. December 21st. Big day. You'll be just wrapping up with the holidays and shipping, so you'll be able to settle in. Big game. I think we should. Let's talk about that. Love you, man. Sorry. I know it's the ADD kicking in, but, you know, you guys like it. Mott, do you think they like this stuff? I mean, we've done 1,000 shows. I mean, you know, kind of get, you know. Anyway. California, I've been dissing. New Zealand has been the darling child. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens here. Let's give it a sniffy sniff. A little vanilla action. I wouldn't call it New Zealand layup right off the bat. I don't get the grassy grapefruit thing that we all get so often from New Zealand. It's a little more subtle. I do get a little vanilla on the nose, which I like quite a bit, believe it or not. Little hints of green apple and a little kiwi. Interesting. Let's give it a whirl. Fruit, kind of clean little nice Sauvignon Blanc, not too much alcohol. Remember, room temperature on my whites, so no alcohol spike at room temperature means you're not going to feel it at all in the chill factor, which 99% of you are going to drink it at. Good fruit, little bit of a beautiful kind of like green plum, if that makes sense. Have you ever had these like green plums, Mott? It's like plums that are just really nice. Little lemon juice on top of it. Little hint of apple and pear. Pretty wine. Not a bad start to this head-to-head. Let's see what happens here. Rinse. Wine number 2 in this head-to-head. So, hope everybody's doing well. I know a bunch of you got emails from me late last week. Thank you so much for all the responses. Just want to thank you, and this journey's amazing. It's getting emotional, Mott. I'm definitely getting emotional as we get close to 1,000. I mean, I can see it. Wait a minute. I mean, that is some accomplishment.
70 shows away.
I mean, we're going to get it done this year, you think? It's going to be close.
It's going to be tight.
It's going to be real tight. It's going to be right like in January, right? 70 shows left? There's not 70 weekdays left, probably, of shows. It's going to be really, but between missed days here and there, it's going to be close. It's probably going to be right around January. Like, right around as the Jets make a march to the Super Bowl. All right, this is New Zealand. I'm going out on a limb. This is New Zealand. It's got a little bit of that. Yeah, it's got so much grass on the nose. I literally feel like a lawnmower just went up my nose and is not doing the grass, but doing my nose hair. Sorry. But, you know, just really grassy, green. Would be blown away if this wasn't the New Zealand, because this didn't even come across that New Zealand-y. Just would be dumbfounded. Am I willing to retire? No, because I'm scared, you know, because you could be wrong. But I almost was willing to end the show. Could you imagine, Mott, if this was the end of the show, getting this wrong? Like, ever. I never did another show. I almost went there. I almost am willing to make this bet. Very grassy, very green. Actually disappointed in this one, too. Little light. Little light on the palate, kind of missing a mid-palate. Just disappears, almost like water with grass and lemon juice. Not feeling it. So the winner is wine number 1. Here comes all the California people really happy they won. USA, USA. I'm going to score this in second place with a score of 81 points. And I may be even kind. Actually, as the finish kept going, I scored it before I even finished. I am going to change it. With a score of 77 points, because it's completely disappeared. I feel like I just drank a glass of water. Is wine number 2. 77 points. I'm going to guess it's $12. Mount Difficulty, Central Otago, New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc. Wine is $18, no score. And one really good producer, but I got to be honest with you, I was very disappointed with this. This is one of my favorite Pinot Noir producers from New Zealand, but I did not feel their Sauvignon Blanc at all. Pass. And the winner, USA, USA, with a score of 87 points. I'm going to guess it's $18. Is Matanzas Creek 2008 Sonoma Sauvignon Blanc, $16. I said 18. 88 Parker, I said 87. The Jets are winning tonight. Because I'm on fire, Mott. I'm in the zone. Called them, got really close in this range.
You gotta give a score.
What's that?
You gotta give a score.
A score to what? The Jets score. I didn't give my official Jets score.
Not that
Mott,
Lars
you are...
busted in.
Lars screwed me up. You're very good, Mott. 27. Oh, yeah, I did. Mott, didn't I give a score? Or I just said Favre was going to make mistakes? I didn't give a score? 27-13. Jets.
Because you said he was gonna go to Moss too much.
I felt like I did say the score, but who knows? Maybe then we'll see my score. Maybe I said 24-13. I'm in that range. Doesn't matter. That's where it's going to be. Mott, you have a score?
No.
No score.
No, I never do scores.
But do you think the Jets are going to win? You think the Vikes might win?
No.
The Vikes have a tough defense.
They have a good defense. I think Favre is washed up finally. They brought Moss in for, last ditch hope. I hate the Vikings anyway. Jets.
Thank you, Mott. Guys, thank you so much. Interesting week of battles. I was really impressed with my palate today. Just saying. No, just kidding. Really impressed with Matanzas Creek. Nice wine. I did not say this, but I think you can imagine an 87-point wine that I thought was $18, I wouldn't buy either. So overall, in all this hoopla, and it was a very fun little tight, happy episode, the real question is, what is going on with Sauvignon Blanc in general? I don't want to be the kind of bearer of bad news. Very curious. Question day. Give me your Sauvignon Blanc thesis from your point of view. This is a great time for the lurkers to come out. This is a great time for the Tim F's and the Juliuses to pop touche. This is a great time for Jamie. This is a great time for some of the old school. Don't you think this is a good time for some of the forum? We haven't heard from the forum heads in a long time. They're a very elite kind of group. You know what I mean? D-Robs of the world. And, I think Brooklyn Paul, Gene V. It'd be nice to get a Gene V. Talk about a class act. Are you a big Gene V fan? I'm a huge Gene V fan. This is definitely a kind of a time for some of the old school peeps to come out, leave a comment, because, for all the ha-ha in the beginning, on a very serious note, outside of Sancerre, I'm getting really miffed about Sauvignon Blancs, and even Sancerre is pushing the envelope in price. What is the state of the union of Sauvignon Blanc? That is the question of the day. We got real serious at the end. You, with a little bit of me, and definitely none of Tim F., we're changing the wine world.